This job here, we got a call for no heat call. The lady says she got a little gas boiler over there, so I'm on my way. I'm on my way over there to see what's happening. Probably only like 25 today, so it's cold out. Definitely below freezing. Alright.
What kind of dog do you have?
She's a little rat terrier.
Ah, such a tiny one.
She's tiny. Yeah, the pilot's probably out. We'll check the pilot. Pilot's out.
Pilot is
So
out.
we'll take it apart and we'll give it a good cleaning, maybe change the thermocouple and get it back together. Try that.
Yeah, I think, just goes out by itself, or is it
Replace
wind?
thermocouple, clean the burner. So it hasn't been that long.
No, it's almost almost a year to the date.
Unless you got a downdraft and it blew it out.
Where would the downdraft come from?
From the chimney, you know?
The chimney, okay.
You got gas in the house, right? They didn't shut your gas off.
Yep, no.
Yeah, last time your husband was here.
Right, exactly. And I called him and he says, probably the pilot, but I don't know how to light a pilot. I wasn't messing with it, so.
You don't know how to light it?
I don't know how to light it. He does, but I don't. Don't want to mess with gas.
No, I don't blame you. You can hear the circulators running.
Yeah, that was giving me hope. At first I thought it
It's
was...
giving you hope?
Yeah, when I heard, when I was, I got up this morning and I thought, wow, it's cold. But I knew that the forecast was going to be cold. And then I looked at the thermostat and upstairs and it said 55. And I went, oh. And then I thought it was the battery in the thermostat. So I replaced the batteries. And then I came downstairs and I went, oh no, it's cold downstairs. And I looked at the temperature downstairs and it was 55. I felt the radiator and I went, oh no. And then I came downstairs and felt this. So then I cranked it up to 80 and I heard like that noise, I guess, the circulator. So I thought, maybe it's working.
Yeah, hope.
Yeah, but I kept watching it and half an hour it didn't move, so I kind of figured we had a problem.
Yeah, pilot might be a little bit on the high side. Looks like the thermocouple might be cooked a little bit. I'll put a new one in and I'll turn the pilot down maybe.
Okay.
Looks cooked.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't affect the heat any, does it? It just take longer to
No,
heat
this
up?
is what this does. This is a safety device. The pilot heats up this thermocouple and tells the gas valve it's safe to open. If you didn't have this safety device, you could fill your house up with gas and it wouldn't light. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like it's a safety device. It does look like it's kind of probably got cooked. It's only been a year, so the pilot's probably too high.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put a new one in and we'll adjust it.
Okay.
There should be an adjustment on that valve where I could set the pilot a little bit lower.
Okay.
Well, like I said, it could have been a windy day and blew out.
So is there
Pilot.
anything I can do, like
I could show you how to light it after I'm done.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's not really hard to do.
No, it's just
The burners are clean.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do. They all look pretty clean to me.
Yeah.
No work for you?
I just semi-retired as of Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Boy, you're not that old.
No, I'm not that old. My husband's 10 years older than me though, so he retired, I think, 3 years ago. So I retired early.
Oh, cool. You work for the phone company or something?
No, I worked for a ballet company.
You're able to retire early, huh?
Well, because my husband's 10 years older than me and worked 10 years more than me, so. And I still work 10 hours a week, but it's, you know, that's nothing compared to what a normal job, so I can handle that.
Yeah, that don't sound like a bad deal.
No, it's not. It's kind of nice. I haven't gotten used to it yet because, like I said, Saturday was my last day, and so this is my first week.
Part-time.
Yeah, part-time, so.
Alright. Yeah, I guess you can't work forever.
Well, you know what? This year especially, my husband's brother dropped out of a heart attack. You know, we had like we had a lot of people.
What happened to my brother? How old was he?
He was, let me see, my husband's 70, he was 65.
Just dropped dead.
He was backing out of the driveway.
Yeah.
At 8 o'clock in the morning, and he hit the garbage. His wife was watching him. He hit the garbage. He just slumped over the wheel, hit the garbage barrels, and was like it was a massive heart attack. Just died instantly. So we had a couple of other close people. So we said, you know what? We're getting to that age now where.
He just had a heart attack and that was it. He is done.
Yep, no warnings. Not like he had said, I don't feel good.
Was he heavy or no?
No, he wasn't heavy. And actually, we had been with him that week, and we were cleaning out a house, and he was working and up and down the stairs, and thinking, you know, I didn't see any signs.
He was fine.
Yep, he wasn't a smoker or anything like. And then his
Alright, so
sister
I'll put it to pilot.
had issue 2 this year, so it's kind of like, okay. Our kids are all out of school and on their own now, so.
Yep, not easy.
No. Did it happen to your brother too?
Yeah, well, he was at the cardiologist 6 months before, and the guy says you're not a candidate for a heart attack.
Oh my goodness.
He had a massive heart attack right there at home. Yeah, look at that pilot.
Oh, so you that's the thing you like.
You have to turn this to pilot first.
Oh, turn it to pilot?
See, you turn it to pilot where the arrow is.
Okay.
See the arrow?
Yep.
You have to turn it to pilot. Then I just use a little screwdriver, but if not, you can hold it down physically with your finger. Mm-hmm. And then you have to light it.
Okay.
And you have to leave it lit for a minute before you release it. And then you heat up this thermocouple, and then it keeps this gas valve open. So if the pilot goes out, it's a safety. It locks the gas valve out from opening.
Okay.
So it has to have that. But there is a little adjustment right here. We could turn this pilot down.
Okay, good.
I'm going to take that cap off and turn that down.
Yeah.
As soon as this stays on, I'll grab my screwdriver.
Okay.
But it does look a little high. That's what's happening. It's cooking
It's
it.
just
See how it's
frying
turning it red?
Yep, it's frying it.
It's kind of giving it, you know, a short life. So we'll turn it down a little bit.
All right, good. So was your brother at the cardiologist when it happened? He was at home?
No, he was at home, actually. Nope, it went out.
Oh.
Let's try it. It could be a gas valve. Could be a gas valve. If it won't stay on with this, we'll have to change the gas valve.
Okay. So have you been checked? Because my husband went to be checked after that because, you know, it might run because his sister had a heart attack, his brother had a heart attack. It's like maybe it runs in the family here.
No, I haven't been checked. I'm not too worried about it.
No?
Could have died from something, I guess.
I know we all, you know, have something that's going to get us for sure. And I swear if we live long enough, everybody gets cancer. It's like,
Well, I'm on that ketogenic diet, and that's actually really good for cancer.
I never heard of that one. What is that? I've heard a lot of diets, but not this one.
Ketogenic?
Yeah.
All right, basically your body can run off glucose, which is sugar, or ketones.
Okay.
That's the two sources your body can run off
That's
of.
the fuel.
Them are the two fuels your body can run off of. Now, ketogenesis is when you get to a point where you're in fat burning mode. You're burning fat. You're in a state of ketosis.
Okay.
So a ketogenic diet is really low on carbs. It's only a certain amount of carbs, a little bit of protein, but mostly good fats.
Okay.
So it's like 75% fat is where you're getting your calories from.
Okay.
And you're in if you get into a state of ketosis, you're burning body fat, and you're actually feeding yourself fat to keep going.
Okay.
So you're not burning carbohydrates, but it takes a while to switch over.
Okay.
But I just lost 60 pounds.
Maybe that's why I didn't recognize you.
Yeah, I lost 60 pounds.
Because I said
I got good energy. My blood pressure dropped from like 130 over 90 to like 110 over 70. So I got like a blood pressure of a young kid now.
Wow. I think that's probably why I didn't recognize, because I thought the guy last year was heavier.
Yeah, it was heavier.
Oh my gosh.
Right, so you could see how red that thermocouple is. See how red it is?
Yep, I can see it.
It's toasting.
Yep, it is.
So we're gonna turn it down right here. There's a little set screw.
Was it easy for you to make the switch though to that kind of diet? Like, did you have cravings for sugar and other stuff?
No, actually, what happened is it took me a while to. It takes a while to switch over. Because your body has to, but you have to be strict with it.
Yeah.
And what I found was you don't have an appetite anymore. Your appetite goes away.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't do any process
Foods.
Yeah, food and no sugar. But I, basically eat all vegetables and have a lot of butter, a lot of coconut oil.
Mhm. And meats. Do you eat meat?
Oh yeah, definitely eat meat.
Because
Yeah.
that's good fat, right?
Oh yeah. You gotta have, like the chicken. You want to get chicken that's got the skin on it.
Oh, really? Okay. How about fruits? Do you eat fruit? Because that's got sugar.
No, I don't eat any fruit.
No fruit.
No fruit, because fruit is basically going to turn into glucose.
Right.
Now, if you start giving yourself too much glucose or things that turn into sugar, you're going to come out of ketosis.
Oh, okay.
So your idea is to stay in the state of ketosis, which is fat burning.
So just vegetables and meats.
Right, and I got a program I follow. Everything I plug into this program, and it tells me how much I can eat. When I get to a certain point, I can't have any more. So I got this program I got on the computer, and I can plug in what I'm going to eat, and it can tell me, I'm a certain percentages of what I could have during the day. So my breakfast, I eat 2 meals a day, breakfast and supper.
Really?
That's it. Yeah, and I'm not hungry at lunch at all.
Do you exercise?
I haven't been, no.
No.
Okay, because now you can see that's a lot better.
Yeah.
I turned it down.
Yep.
And you could see that it's not as red.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Is it hard for you with this diet to go out to eat or that sort of thing?
Well, when I go out to eat, I have like a salad. I'll bring my own salad dressing because I make my own extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
And I'll got like chicken on there, but I don't. I don't cheat. I try to stick with the program. And it's really given me. I've had good energy with it.
How long did it take you to lose 60 pounds? Like, how was the process? Like a year?
2.5 months.
2.5 months?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So are you stable now? I mean, you're at the goal weight?
Almost.
Almost?
Yeah. I'm only 5'6". I'm 170, so I was thinking about 165. I'll stick right around there.
And then how do you get to the maintenance? Like, how do you go?
Well, I would just up my intake a little bit more, but have more fat. I eat a lot of butter.
You do.
A lot of coconut oil.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. Eggs.
Yeah,
good fats.
So eggs with yolks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's good fat.
I raise my own chickens and everything.
Wow. So how's your cholesterol?
It'll be fine. They say that there's a lot of doctors that are on this diet.
Okay.
And what happens is the fat in your blood gets kind of fluffy. See, all the inflammation, my legs used to be puffy, that all went away.
Oh my God.
Because the sugar and the carbohydrates is what gives you the inflammation and it makes you swell up.
Okay. Okay.
So actually, a state of ketosis is a good thing to be in,
All right.
but you have to take in good fats. You can't be eating corn oil.
No.
You can't be eating stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
You never heard of ketogenic diet?
I never heard, and I've heard a lot of diets because I like health. I like reading about
Look it
that
up.
stuff. I'm going to look it up when you leave.
Yeah, ketogenic.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up when you leave.
Ketogenic diet, and it's actually, you know, it takes a little bit to switch over because you have to get away from the carbohydrates.
Yeah.
You can only have so many carbohydrates a day.
Yeah.
You get away from the carbohydrates, then your body starts burning body fat.
Okay.
It switches over, but you can go through the keto flow. Your body don't, you know, it takes a while.
Yeah, because you
takes a couple of days to a week on strictly to start switching over.
Because the cravings, you know, I have a sugar craving. It's like, oh my God, I'll like tear this house apart for a sweet because I like sugar.
I don't have any of that anymore. I used to eat a lot of sugar too. I don't do that anymore. And the problem with that with me was I'd be tired all the time.
Yeah.
Every time I eat carbs, I'd go to sleep.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's not good.
No, but you don't. And so you see like fresh baked bread, you don't think.
I don't eat any bread.
But you do crave it. Do you look at that?
No, I don't,
wish I could
because
have that.
this is what happens is, say your blood sugar's like this. Now, when you eat carbohydrates, your blood sugar goes up.
Spikes.
And then what happens is insulin comes in to lower the blood sugar, right? And then it stores it as fat. Now, with a ketogenic diet is you maintain a low blood sugar all the time. I check my blood sugar in the morning. It's usually below 80 every morning. And it don't go up more than 10 points when I eat a meal.
Wow.
If it does, you're not adapted or you've eaten too much. So in other words, my insulin's not being dumped in the body as much as before. So I'm more stable and I'm not as tired and I got more energy.
Gee, I see.
See, the insulin is what makes you tired. The spike up and down of the carbohydrates.
Right.
You're always going like this. And now what happens is people all become diabetic because they're eating too many carbs.
Yeah,
the wrong kind of carbs.
Yeah.
Now you could have salad, cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower. That stuff's not high carb. It's low glycemic. You know, spinach. That's the type of stuff I eat for carbs.
So you're eating really healthy.
I'm eating good stuff.
Yeah.
You know, broccoli sprouts and sprouts like that, and cabbage.
Wow.
That's where I get my carbohydrate. Not bread or rice or any. I can't have
Not
any
even
of that.
brown rice.
Nope, not even brown rice.
So you have to be at the grocery store a couple times a week
Well,
because you get fresh produce. So that doesn't last all week, right?
there it goes. She just fired.
Does that mean she went out, or what does it mean?
No, it just fired. So if you want it to turn this to pilot, you got to push that down, light the pilot.
Okay.
And then once the pilot stays lit, then you could turn it on. Yeah, it's two-stage.
I see. There it is. I see it underneath.
So we did turn the pilot down.
Okay.
A new thermocouple. Well, you should look it up.
I'm going to.
I'll tell you the program I use. It's the Chirometer. It's called Chirometer.
All right. When we go upstairs, I write it down because I won't be able to spell it. So.
And that's the program I use on a computer. Let me see if I can find it for you. And I punch all my food in there, and it does all the work for me. It tells me how much I can have.
Okay.
And that would be the thing to do if you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do it.
So are you on it by yourself, or do you have a family that's all on it?
No, it's just me.
It's just you. So you do the cooking and.
I do everything. Yeah, I do.
So for 2 weeks, and then.
All right, so I got the new thermocouple and lowered pilot flame, and it's running. So we'll let it go to burn them. Got what? 6 zones. That's good. So we'll let that go for now, and we'll see. I think it's just cooking it. The pilot was a little bit high. Not a bad job. All right. Are you ready for the next job, baby? Are you ready for the next job? Hello? Are you ready for the next job?